Good morning, students.
Good morning, Miss.
Can anyone tell me what have we seen in the last class?
Adjoint of a square matrix, Miss.
Very good. Priya, can you tell me what is the formula for the adjoint of a square matrix? For a matrix A, adjoint of a square matrix is equal to Aij the whole transpose. Very good, Priya. But what is Aij? Aij is a cofactor of the matrix A. Yes, you're right. Very good.
Let's start with the topic. Properties of adjoint of a square matrix. Before going into the topic, let us brush up our memories. In the earlier classes, we have learned multiplication of matrix. Here I have given a simple example for the multiplication of matrix. Here I have taken 2 cross 2 matrix. To find my A11, I have to multiply the first row with the first column. And to find my A12, I have to multiply the first row with the second column. To find my A21, I have to multiply the second row with the first column. And to find my A22, I have to multiply the second row with the second column. After computing, we'll get the answer, which is the multiplication of 2 matrix. Now we'll see the property one by one. This is the first property. A into adjoint A is equal to adjoint A into A is equal to modulus of A in, where A is a non-singular matrix of order n. I is a identity matrix of order which is of order A. So modulus of A denotes the determinant of a matrix. Now we'll see the second property. The second property is modulus of adjoint of A is equal to modulus of A the whole power n minus 1, where A is a non-singular matrix of order n. Modulus A is a determinant of matrix A. Now we'll see the third property. Third property is modulus of adjoint A is equal to modulus of A the whole power n minus 2, where A denotes the non-singular matrix of order n and ADJ denotes the adjoint of a matrix A. So modulus A denotes the determinant of a matrix A. Now we'll see the fourth property. Adjoint of AB is equal to adjoint of B into adjoint of A, where A and B are the non-singular matrix and adjoint A is a ADJ denotes the adjoint of a matrix A, ADJ B denotes adjoint of a matrix B. Now we'll see the fifth property. Adjoint of A into the whole, the adjoint of A the whole transpose is equal to adjoint of A transpose, where A is a non-singular matrix of order n, ADJ A denotes the adjoint of matrix A, A par T denotes the transpose of a matrix A. Now we'll see the sixth property. Adjoint of adjoint A is equal to modulus of n minus 2 into A, where A is a non-singular matrix of order n, ADJ A denotes the adjoint of a matrix A, A par T denotes the transpose of a matrix. Now we'll see a problem. Verifying the first property. I'll read the statement. If A is equal to 3, 1, minus 1, 2, minus 2, 0, 1, 2, minus 1. Verify that A into adjoint A is equal to adjoint A into A is equal to modulus of A into in. In this sum, we are going to calculate the last part and take it as equation 1, that is modulus of A into in. To find that, first I have to find the modulus of A. Modulus of A is equal to modulus of 3, 1, minus 1, 2, minus 2, 0, 1, 2, minus 1. In the earlier classes, we have learned how to calculate the determinant of a matrix. So, 3 into 2 minus 0 minus 1 minus 2 plus 0 minus 1 into 4 plus 2, which gives 6 plus 2 minus 6, which gives minus 2. So, modulus A is equal to 2. Now we have to find modulus of A into I3. I have taken I3 because we have the matrix of order 3. So I have to take the unit matrix is also of order 3. So I have taken 3. So modulus A into I3. So my modulus A value is 2. So I3 is 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. So modulus of A into I3 is equal to, I am multiplying the 2 inside the matrix, so I get 2, 0, 0, 0, 2, 0, 0, 0, 2. I am taking this as equation 1. Adjoint A is equal to Aij the whole transpose. There are two methods to calculate the adjoint of matrix of order 3. I am using the second method. You can also use the first method. The first step is to transform the 3 cross 3 matrix into 4 cross 4 matrix. So I have transformed the 3 cross 3 matrix into 4 cross 4 matrix. And then we have to calculate the elements A11, A12, A13, etc. A33. I have grouped the 2 cross 2 matrix. For first I have taken this, second I have taken this set, and so on. If you have any doubt, you can refer the last video. So we are getting the elements by this way, and after calculating the determinants, I am getting the value 2 minus 0, 0 minus of minus 2, 4 minus of minus 2, minus 2 minus of minus 1, minus 3 minus of minus 1, 1 minus 6, 0 minus 2, minus 2 minus 0, minus 6 minus 2, the whole transpose. So Adj A is 2, 2, 6, minus 1, minus 2, minus 5, minus 2, minus 2, minus 8, the whole transpose. Now we have to transpose this matrix to find the adjoint of A. So we have to replace the first row. We have to replace the first row as the first column, and the second row as a second column, and the third row as a third column. Now we have found the adjoint of A. I am taking this as equation 2. Now we have to find A into adjoint of A. My A is 3, 1, minus 1, 2, minus 2, 0, 1, 2, minus 1 into, from the equation 2, I am taking the value of adjoint of A, 2 minus 1 minus 2, 2 minus 2 minus 2, 6 minus 5 minus 6. So we have to multiply the matrix. We have to multiply the row by the column. For A11, I have to multiply the first row with the first column. For A12, I have to multiply the first row with the second column. For A13, I have to multiply the first row with the third column, and it goes on. And A into Aij is 2, 0, 0, 0, 2, 0, 0, 0, 2. I am taking this as equation 3. Now we have to find adjoint of A into A. I am taking the value of adjoint A from equation 2, 2 minus 2 minus 2, 2 minus 2 minus 2, 6 minus 5 minus 8. And this is my value of matrix A, 3, 1 minus 1, 2 minus 2, 0, 1, 2 minus 1. We have to multiply both the matrix. Have to for A1 1 have to multiply the first row with the first column, and it goes on. And the value of adjoint A into A is 2 0 0 0 2 0 0 0 2. I am taking this as equation 4. From equation 1, 3 and 4, we have found that A into adjoint A is equal to adjoint of A into A is equal to modulus of A into In. Hence, we have proved. Now, let us see how to find the inverse of a matrix. Inverse of a matrix. If A is a invertible matrix. What do you mean by invertible matrix? A matrix A should be non-singular. The inverse of a matrix is denoted by this symbol, that is A inverse. This is a formula for inverse of matrix. A inverse is equal to 1 by determinant A, that is modulus of A into adjoint of A. Now let us solve a sum. I'll read the statement. Find the inverse if it exists for the matrix A, where A is minus 2A, 1, minus 3. I have taken a 2 cross 2 matrix. Now we have to find the inverse of this matrix. The first step is we have to verify that if the inverse exists. To find it is the inverse exists, we have to find the matrix is of non-singular. The matrix is non-singular. To find that, what we have to do is we have to find the determinant of a matrix A. So the determinant of the matrix is minus 2, 4, 1, minus 3, 6 minus 4, that is equal to 2. So modulus of A is not equal to 0. So A inverse exists. This is the first step. To find the inverse, we have to first check the inverse exists. In this sum, the inverse exists because modulus of A is not equal to 0. That is, the matrix A is non-singular. I am taking the value of modulus of A is equal to 2 as equation 1 because we have to substitute it in the formula. So, this is the formula for inverse of matrix A, that is A inverse is equal to 1 by determinant A, ADJ A. That is, we have found the value of modulus of A. Now we have to find the value of adjoint A. As we have seen in the last class, the adjoint of A for 2 cross 2 matrices, we have to interchange the elements in the main diagonal, and I have to change the signs of the other elements. So adjoint of A is equal to minus 3, minus 4, minus 1, minus 2. So now we are going to find the inverse. So I am substituting the value of adjoint of A and the modulus of A in this formula. So I get it as A inverse is equal to 1 by 2, that is modulus of A value is 2. So I am replacing it in this place. So 1 by 2 and ADJ A, that is adjoint A. So our value of adjoint A is minus 3, minus 4, minus 1 and minus 2. I have written it here, and this is the inverse. Now we'll see the properties of inverse matrix. So the first property is, here A is a square matrix B is a square matrix and A and B are a non-singular matrix, that is modulus of A is not equal to 0, modulus of B is not equal to 0. The first property is A transpose the whole inverse is equal to A inverse the whole transpose. The second property is adjoint of A the whole inverse is equal to adjoint A the whole inverse. The third property is A inverse into A is equal to A into A inverse is equal to In. So A is a non-singular square matrix, that is A is not equal to 0. The fourth property is modulus of A inverse is equal to modulus of A the whole inverse. The fifth property is Ka the whole minus 1 is equal to 1 by K the A inverse. Here K is a non-zero scalar. Now we'll see the law of a double inverse. If A is a non-singular matrix, then A inverse is also a non-singular matrix. Then, and also A inverse, the whole power inverse is equal to A. Now we'll see some more properties of inverse of a matrix. Now we are going to see the reversal of a law of inverse, which states A and B are non-singular matrix of same order, then the product AB is also non-singular and AB the whole inverse is equal to B inverse into A inverse. The left cancellation law states that if A, B and C are square matrix of order n, then A is a non-singular and AB is equal to AC, then B is equal to C. Now we'll see the right cancellation law, which states if A, B, C are square matrix of order n, if A is a non-singular matrix and BA is equal to CA, then B is equal to C. Now we'll see a problem based on the properties which we have seen now. So A is equal to 3, 2, 7, 5. B is equal to minus 1, minus 3, 5, 2. Now we have to verify A, B the whole inverse is equal to B inverse, A inverse. For that, we have to find our LHS, that is AB the whole inverse. To find AB the whole inverse, we have to find AB first. So we are going to multiply the matrix A and B. AB 3, 2, 7, 5 into minus 1, minus 3, 5, 2. So as I have said you earlier, we have to multiply the first row with the first column for A11. We have to multiply the first row with the second column for A12. And for A21, we have to multiply the second row with the first column. For A22, we have to multiply the second row with the second column. So after multiplication, we get AB as 7 minus 5, 18 minus 11. Now we have to find the AB inverse. To find AB inverse, we have to first prove that AB is a non-singular matrix. So we have to find the matrix is a non-singular matrix, we have to find the determinant of the matrix. So determinant of AB is equal to 7 minus 5, 18 minus 11. So minus 77 minus of minus 90 is equal to minus 77 plus 90. That is equal to, which is not equal to 0. So AB inverse exists. Now we have to find the AB inverse. To find AB inverse, we need two values. One is modulus of AB, another is adjoint of AB. We have found the value of a modulus of AB as 13 in the last line. So modulus of AB is 13. So now we have to find the adjoint AB. The adjoint AB is 11 minus 11 5 minus 18 7. For the 2 cross 2 matrix, we have to exchange the diagonal elements. So to exchange the diagonal elements, this is the diagonal elements of AB, 7 minus 11, and we have to change the sign. 5 and 18 we have to change the sign, and for 7 and minus 11 we have to exchange. So after doing this, I have arrived with an answer minus 11 5 minus 18 7. So I am substituting this value in the formula AB inverse. AB inverse is equal to 1 by modulus of AB adjoint AB. That is equal to 1 by 13 into minus 11 5 minus 18 7. So I am taking this as equation 1. Now let us calculate the RHS. RHS we have to find B inverse and A inverse. First we will find the A inverse. A inverse is equal to, the formula is 1 by A modulus adjoint A. First we have to find the modulus A, that is we have to find whether the matrix A is a non-singular matrix. So modulus A is equal to 3 2 7 5. 15 minus 14 is equal to 1. So mod A is equal to 1, which is not equal to 0. So we can say the inverse exists, A inverse exists. So we have found the mod A. Now we have to find the adjoint A. Adjoint A is equal to 5 minus 2 7 3. We are exchanging the diagonal elements 3 and 5 as 5 3, and we are changing the sign of the other elements 2 and 7, minus 2 and minus 7. So we are going to substitute the value of modulus of A and adjoint of A in the formula. After substituting the value, A inverse is equal to 5 minus 2 minus 7 3. Now we have to find the B inverse. This is the formula for B inverse. B inverse is equal to 1 by modulus of B adjoint of B. Before finding the inverse, we have to verify whether the inverse exists. For that, we have to find whether the modulus A is not equal to 0. So first we have to find the modulus B. So modulus B is minus 1 minus 3 5 2. Minus 2 minus of minus 15, that is 13. So my modulus B is 13. So the modulus B is not equal to 0. So B inverse exists. We have found the value of modulus B. Now we have to find adjoint B. My adjoint B is 2 3 minus 5 minus 1. We have to exchange the elements in the main diagonal, and we have to change the sign for the other two elements. So now we have the value for mod B and for adjoint B. I am substituting the value, and B inverse is equal to 1 by 13, 2, 3, minus 5 and minus 1. Now we have to find B inverse into A inverse. So 1 by 13, the constant, we are taking it as common, and then I am writing the matrix B first, 2, 3, minus 5, minus 1, and my matrix A, that is 5, minus 2, minus 7, 3. Now we have to multiply the two matrix. First row with the first column, we have to multiply the rows with the columns, and we get this answer. So our B inverse into A inverse is equal to 1 by 13 minus 11 5 minus 18 7. So our value of B inverse A inverse is equal to 1 by 13 minus 11 5 minus 18 7. So I am taking it as equation 2. From equation 1 and 2, we have found that AB inverse RHS LHS is equal to RHS. AB the whole inverse is equal to B inverse into A inverse. Hence we have proved.
I'll send this PPT in GCR. If you have any doubt, you can clarify it. I'll send 2 sums in GCR. You have to work it out and send the photocopy of it. Learn well, children. Thank you.